Hi, I'm Crystal. In this video, I will show you the Earthlytreasures Cosmetic Mineral Foundation that is sweat proof. The mineral foundation absorbs oil and sweat from your skin, giving you a beautiful glow throughout your day. Let's begin with the gel eyeliner. The gel eyeliner goes on very smooth and precise, and it doesn't smudge. You're going to apply a small amount of the Earthlytreasures Cosmetic Mineral Foundation, but first apply moisturizer. Doesn't take a lot of foundation, a little bit goes a long way. Then you're going to apply the Earthlytreasures concealer. The concealer works well to camouflage any dark spots under the eyes or blemishes on the face. And then just smooth your concealer with a concealer brush. Set and blend the concealer with the mineral foundation. The mineral foundation works as a setting powder as well, so this kind of should give you an idea why it is sweat proof. It's very solid. The minerals don't allow the foundation to just melt away off the face. It lasts all day. And then define the eyebrows with the Earthlytreasures Cosmetic Brow Pencil. This brow pencil gives a smooth glide across the eyebrows. And then it has the spoolie on the back end so that you can blend in the pigment into your eyebrows. Even if you're going through hormonal changes, the foundation works well to stay on and last all day. I have had some customers ask about that. Apply the concealer to help shape your brows. Just use the end of the brush. And then blend your concealer with a small brush. And then after I am done blending that concealer underneath my eyebrows, I like to use a little bit of the mineral foundation just to set the concealer in place. Again, the reason why is because that mineral foundation acts as a setting powder as well as a foundation. And there's some other videos where I show that you can use your mineral foundation as a concealer. So the foundation can be used three ways: foundation, concealer, and setting powder. Here I am just repeating those steps again on the other eyebrow. Any products shown today can be found at earthlytreasurescosmetics.com, and there is a coupon discount when you first sign on to the website. Okay, next I'm going to use the Earthlytreasures Mineral Eyeshadow Palette. I'm applying the Moroccan Clay Mineral Eyeshadow Palette to my crease. The minerals are very silky and smooth in this eyeshadow palette, and the pigment is very bold and pigmented, and it stays on all day. You don't have to worry about it disappearing or sweating away. Okay, next I'm applying the Bahama Sands Mineral Eyeshadow Pigment on my lid. Bahama Sands is a beautiful nude mineral eyeshadow color that comes in that palette, and I also like to use it for highlight. Okay, you're going to blend the 𝐜𝐸𝐿ine pigment into the crease. 𝐜𝐸𝐿ine pigment is a standalone pigment. It is not with the eyeshadow pigment. and it's called 𝐜𝐸𝐬 because it has that iridescent look to it. It looks a little brownish, but then it looks a little green. So it's a very unique pigment for eyeshadow. It can be used as a lip color if you mix it with a gloss. Okay, next I'm going to blend Garden Party eyeshadow into the outer lid crease. And using the mineral foundation, I'm going to clean up using a side sweep motion. So you just take the brush and the mineral foundation and just kind of clean up any excess eyeshadow. This is one of my natural but exotic eyeshadow looks. Using a blend of some nice greens and neutral browns, and then that 𝐜𝐸𝐬 iridescent pigment. Okay, and with the wet brush, apply 𝐜𝐸𝐬𝐿 to the bottom eyeliner, the bottom eyeline area. So basically you're using that 𝐜𝐸𝐿 pigment and turning it into an eyeliner just by wetting the brush, and you can do that with all the pigments. So the eyeshadow can be used for multi-purpose eyeshadow, eyeliner, lip gloss, and highlight. Okay, add Garden Party to the bottom eyeline to get the same effect as the top lid. So again, we're just taking that and adding it to the bottom, kind of giving a balance of eyeshadow from top lid to bottom lid. Always clean up the excess eyeshadow using the foundation brush and the mineral powder. For oily skin, you can apply setting powder for an all-day matte finish. So if you like your makeup to look more matte and you don't want a lot of dewiness or glowiness, then we do have a setting powder. Okay, next I'm applying Warm Sun bronzer to complement this look. And this is one of my favorite makeup techniques. It's just adding a little bit of bronzer to my forehead and around my cheek area, just to warm up my face and give that look like the sun just kissed my skin. Okay, and blend the bronzer with the mineral foundation to balance the pigment. So basically, sometimes, it can be just a little bit too much pigment, so we just want to take a little bit of foundation and just soften that and blend it, especially around the edges. Okay, next we are applying just a little bit of the mineral blush, just to give a little bit of color and just more balance around the cheek area of the face. And it really makes a difference when you smile. Soften the blush and blend evenly using the mineral foundation. So doing the same technique we did with the bronzer, just using a little bit of foundation to soften and blend. You want to soften those edges and just blend so everything just looks like beautiful skin. Okay, time to apply the beautiful highlight. It's one of my favorite parts. Just kind of giving that just beautiful polish, finishing touches. Okay, and with highlight, I like to use a couple different highlight pigments just to give like that glowy illusion on the skin. So you would use just a fan brush and just highlight over the cheeks. And I like to highlight over the nose. And it really helps to bring an emphasis on onto the bone structure of the face. And this is a mineral highlight palette. Again, it can be found at Earthlytreasures Cosmetics.com. And so I'm just showing you where I use different pigments, you know, not just one highlight shade. I'll use a couple. Now we're going to apply the Bronze Goddess liquid lipstick. This is a very unique lipstick. It's not really gold. It's like a blend of like bronze and gold. So very nude, but yet it stands out. I love that color. Okay, now we're going to apply Bahama Sands to the body for a beautiful glow. Again, this is that eyeshadow palette, and I was telling you you can use it for highlight on the body as well. And I love to highlight any bone structure that I have to, you know, accentuate it and bring it out. And again, you can find any products used at Earthlytreasures Cosmetics.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.